Okay, so my first question is, can you give me examples of famous websites? For example, for me, a very famous website is www.amazon.com. Can you give me more examples, please?
YouTube.com.
Yeah, yeah. www.youtube.com. Yeah, that is a website. Another one. Two more examples, please.
Instagram, www.instagram.com,
Yes.
and 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 facebook.com.
Thank you very much. Okay, so these are websites. And sometimes in computing, we use words, and some of these words are related to the animal kingdom. For example, spider. The spiders, sometimes they are searching the web. We are using this term, the web, that comes from spiders. And also, for example, with the mouse. This is a mouse, and you know it's also the name of an animal. And sometimes you can see this relation between the words. Now, today, I am going to continue reading this section. Give me a second. Okay, so computers are part of every part of human life. A computer in itself is a wide term. It includes various concepts, terms, and terminologies. It's very essential to understand each and every component of a computer and its terminologies to understand a computer as a whole. And today we are going to see some basic terminology. Now, computers. I want to ask you a question. For example, is the laptop a computer, yes or no? Can you answer that question? Can we say that the laptop is a computer, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say that the laptop is a computer. Is the cell phone a computer, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, this is a computer, okay? So, yeah, we can say that the cell phone is also a computer. And for example, I use the cell phone to communicate with my friends. That is how I use computers in my life. I use the laptop to communicate for example, with the video conference, or to do homework, or to write a report at my job. Do you have more examples of how you use computers in your life? I would like to listen to examples of how you use the computers in your life.
The PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly. When you play a video game, you use the computer. Yeah, that's a really good example. What's another example of how you use computers? For example, I have a bank account, Pichincha, and sometimes I use my computer to make transactions. Okay, the website is www.pichincha.com. Give me one more example of how you use computers in your everyday life, or how you use the cell phone.
The tablet.
Okay, how do you use the tablet? What do you use the tablet for? Give me an example.
for for games and draw and make ¿cómo se dice dibujos?
I don't speak
And
Spanish, sorry.
make
Okay, you use it for games, okay? You use it for
make
games.
games and make pictures.
Okay, yeah, to take pictures or to create pictures. For example, I have my cousin. He's 12 years old and he's always playing video games in his tablet, okay, or in his cell phone or in the laptop. For example, one of the games that he really likes is Fortnite or Minecraft. I think that's the game he plays. Do you have a favorite game? What's your favorite game that you used to play?
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Okay, very good. Okay, let's continue. That's how we use it. So we need to understand some important terminology in English. And we are going to begin by the basic terms of hardware. Okay, who can tell me what is the difference between hardware and software? I repeat the question. What is the difference between hardware and software?
Hardware is a physical and software is a virtual.
Okay, yeah, that's a good concept. For example, the hardware is something that we can touch, okay? That is something that you can touch. And software is the program. We can say that the software is the program, okay? But we are going to study these concepts. So let's begin with so hardware is the physical parts of a computer. Okay, that's hardware. Now, what is computer science? That is what we are going to study. Computer science. Can somebody read the definition, please? A volunteer to read the definition. A volunteer, a student who can read the definition. The definition that we have on the screen. Read, please, the definition. Turn on the microphone and read the definition, please. A volunteer, a student.
A complete definition computer science is the fundamentally problem solving. We can think of the problem solving as the process of undertaking to inputting details a book or problem and generally summing up to the solution on the problem. The black box in the middle is the computer science.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so computer science is problem solving. We can think of a problem solving as the process of taking some input. What is input is the details about our problem and generate some output. What is the output is the solution. The black box in the middle is computer science. I am going to explain this with a graphic, okay? Here is the graphic, okay? So you have, basically we use computer science when we have problems, okay? For example, in Amazon, let's talk about Amazon, www.amazon.com. We use computer science because we have a problem. What is the input? The input is the information. For example, we have customers. The customers, they want to buy a television, okay? For example, a friend in Miami. Hold on a second, somebody's calling. Let me switch off the phone. Give me a second. I'm switching off the phone. Okay. Yeah. What is for example, we are going to use computer science. And the website is www.amazon.com. What is the input? The input is that somebody, a friend in Miami, he wants to buy a television. Now, what is the solution? The solution is that he can access the website www.amazon.com. He can use his credit card and he can buy his television. And he doesn't have to go to a store because Amazon delivers the television to his house. He receives the television in his house. That is the solution. So we have a problem. What is the problem? I don't have a television. What is the solution? I have the television. And we use computer science. The same happens with another problem. For example, the games. I have a cousin. He wants to play a game. Okay, what is the problem? He wants to be entertained. He needs some entertaining. So he goes and he plays Minecraft. That is the solution for him. I will provide another problem. Another problem is that I want to watch a movie, but I cannot go outside because of coronavirus. So what is the solution? Netflix. Okay, because I can watch Netflix in my laptop. And we use computer science. Can you give me other examples of a problem and how we use computer science with an input and the output? Okay, what is the input? I want to watch a movie. But the problem is that I cannot go outside because of coronavirus. We use computer science and we create Netflix. And now you can see in your laptop, you can watch a movie. You can watch Avengers in your laptop. That is the solution. Give me more examples of how we use computers with the input and the output. Come on, guys, try. Don't be afraid. Give me another example. Eric, Jonathan, Sebastian, Yadira, can you give me an example of a problem and a solution and how we use computer science?
Example.
Yeah, give me an example. I explain. The problem, I want to watch a movie. That is the problem. The solution is Netflix. You watch a movie in your laptop. Give me a problem and a solution. Because we use computer science to find solutions. When you find a solution, life is easier. For example, you want to write a letter for a friend. What is the solution? Microsoft. That is the solution. When you use computer science, you create solutions. And the problem is the input and the output is the solution. Give me examples, please. An example, come on. Don't be afraid.
I wish talk with my friends, but I don't go outside coronavirus.
Yeah, that is the problem. Excellent. And what is the solution?
I use Facebook and Zoom program.
Fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, that's a good example. I will explain another example. For example, I don't have a girlfriend. Okay? That is my problem. The input is the problem. The teacher doesn't have a girlfriend. Now, what is the solution? An application. I can use an application to find love. Okay? And what is the solution? Now the teacher has a girlfriend and he used an application to find a love. Okay? Uber, for example, is a solution when you need transport. Can you give me other examples? More examples I need. The problem and the solution. The problem, I need transportation. The solution, Uber. One more example.
I wish things of the mart of the supermarket, but I don't go outside by coronavirus. Then I will use the delivery.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, yes, very good. The delivery. Okay, give me a second, please. Give me a second. Okay, we are going to continue. Okay, now, the hardware consists of the physical components of your computer. Okay, it's something that you can touch. Let's continue. What is software? On the other hand, is not a physical component. The programs or instructions that a computer needs to perform specific tasks are software. For example, word processor. Give me an example of a word processor. What is an example of a word processor?
The math operation.
Okay, the word processor is words. Words is a word processor that you use it to write words. Give me an example of an email. For example, Hotmail. Give me another example of emails.
Gmail.
Exactly, okay? That is software. Software. Give me an example of web browsers. The most famous web browser.
Safari.
Safari, but I think there is one that we use it more. It's a web browser.
Firefox.
Okay.
Chrome.
Okay, what is video games? Well, spreadsheets. What is an example of a spreadsheet? Is Excel. Okay, so accounting tools. For example, when you use Facebook, you need an account. Okay, for Facebook, you need an account. For Hotmail, you need an account. All these are examples of software. Software. Okay, so hardware is anything you can touch. Okay, when you can touch it is software. No, hardware when you can touch it, and software is the instructions, the programs that we use to tell the computer what to do. Now, a program. What is a program? Please, a student, can you read the information for program, please? What is a program? Read the information. Come on, guys, read the information. Eric, Jonathan, Sebastian, Shirley, Yadira. Where is Yadira? Can you read the information, Yadira? A program?
A program is a synonym for a piece of software or an application in science. It's a field subject on your computer. Writing program language that contains instructions to tell the computer what to do when the program is launched.
Thank you very much. So a program is software. A program is an application. For example, what is give me an example of an application. For example, scan is an application that I use to scan documents. That is an application, and it's a software. I need another example of an application. Jonathan.
Linux.
Okay, Linux. Linux is an application or a program?
Program.
Yeah, program. Linux is, for example, something that you use. You use to write programming language. Okay, so basically we use the programs. The programs are instructions that we give to the computer. Okay, those are the instructions, and that is a program. That is why when we use robots, sometimes robots, they have to use instructions. They have to follow instructions. Now, a code. What is a code? It's instructions. Okay? And we need programming language. Can you give me examples of how we can use codes or programming language? What software do we use? The name of a software that we use to program. Eric. Shirley, what is the name of a program to write instructions?
Computer hardware, ese es lo que dicen.
Computer Java? Did you say Java? Java?
Hardware. Java, sí.
Okay, yeah, I think
program.
it's a program to write instructions. Okay, for programming. Okay, let's continue. Now, here we have the principal components of a computer. We have the CPU, the main memory, the secondary storage, the devices, and the network. Okay? So the CPU is the brain of the computer. Now, where is the brain located in a person? Where is the brain located? For example, in the teacher, where is the teacher's brain? Is the brain here? No, because here the teacher is the teacher's heart. Where is the brain of the teacher? Eric, Jonathan, Sebastian, Shirley, Yadira. Where is the brain? Here is the heart. In the teacher, that is the heart. These are my hands. And the brain, where is the brain?
In the head. In the head.
Exactly, in the head. Here is the brain. Okay, that's my brain. Exactly, very good. So, the CPU is the brain of the computer. Here is the brain, okay? And it's responsible for instructions and the code in a program. Okay, now we have the memory. And we have random access memory, RAM. And it's used to the code for your programs and the data that the code operates. What is data? Data is information, okay? That's what we use it in the main memory. What are the devices? The keyboard, the mouse, the microphone, for example. This is a device. The monitor, the printer, the speakers, those are devices. I am going to give an example of a brand of a printer, Epson, for example. It's a device. It's an electronic device. What you can see here is a projector. Okay, that's a projector. I have it in my house. And the projector is a device. And the brand is Epson. My laptop is an electronic device. And the brand is Hewlett Packard. Okay, can you give me examples of more brands for devices? Dell is another brand. What are other brands? For electronic devices. What is the brand for this? What is the brand? Can you see it?
Huawei.
Exactly, that is the brand. And this is a device, okay? It's hardware, but it's also a device. Huawei, yeah. Give me another example of devices, of brands. Dell, Huawei.
Nokia.
Yeah, very good. Very good. What is the software? Instructions. Instructions, okay? Those are the softwares. For example, in electricity, you can turn on and turn off. For example, the camera. This is, I am going to use this example. For example, this is, I will use a software. This is turn off the camera, and this is turn on the camera. So I will repeat again. Turn off. Okay, and this is turn on. Okay, and I am using a software. I am using the software to turn on and turn off the camera. So they are instructions. What is an algorithm? It's a set of rules to solve a problem in a given number of steps. That is an algorithm. Algorithm is step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, and step number 4. These are algorithms. Algorithms. Okay? So We use algorithms to solve problems. Those are the algorithms. Okay. Now, I have a question for you. In my cell phone that I have here, I have, for example, I have here my contacts. Okay, for example, I have my mother, the telephone of my mother, the telephone of my sister, the telephone of my girlfriend. It's the phone book. It's the phone book in my cell phone. Does the phone book in my cell phone use algorithms? Yes or no? It's a question. I repeat the question. Okay, what is your answer?
Obviously.
Yes or no? Huh?
Obviously.
Exactly, obviously. Yes, because we are using algorithms in the phone book. Exactly, very good. Those are algorithms. Okay, applications, we talked about applications. Now we are going to talk about binary. Okay, computers use the binary system, and they use the binary system to store data, and they use two digits, 0 and 1. Binary makes sense for computers because we power them with electricity. All the computers use electricity, okay? That's why in the computers you always need a cable, okay? I will show you. Okay, so computers always need when we have a computer, we always need electricity, okay? Is it possible to use a computer without electricity? Yes or no? It's not possible, yes. When you use a computer, you need electricity, okay? Because it's necessary, okay? So we always power the computers with electricity. And the instructions are yes or no, okay? For example, when we have electricity, is yes. When we have no electricity, is no. And we always use the binary code. For example, we always use 1 or 0, binary. Again, the example with the camera. This is 0, and this is 1. Binary, okay? 0 and 1. The same with the microphone, okay? I am speaking is 1. 0. I have to switch on the microphone. That is binary. Yes or no. Yes or no. That's always binary. Okay. I want to show you something about a class. Okay. How we represent colors, we use a system to represent the colors. What is the name of the system that we use to represent colors? What is the name of the system that we use to represent colors? Eric, Jonathan, Robinson, Sebastián. What is the system? What is the name of the system that we use to represent colors?
Unicode.
Okay, Unicode. Yes, that is the system. Okay, and we use ASCII. Bueno, ya me salió el mensaje que se va a acabar los 5 minutos. No sé si tienen alguna pregunta, jóvenes. Les explico algo. En el curso vamos a tener inglés general como el primer deber que tenían que hacer de los phrasal verbs, que eso es inglés básico, pero también vamos a tener el inglés técnico y yo quería en la primera clase ya empezar con el inglés técnico, que es lo que les va a servir en sus carreras. Entonces vamos a tener esos dos tipos de inglés, el inglés general y el inglés técnico, que son terminología básica como los algoritmos, que saben que les ponía el ejemplo del teléfono, por ejemplo, los contactos. Para yo buscar un contacto en el teléfono, si le quiero buscar a mi mamá, a mi papá, ese sistema está hecho con algoritmos, porque son las reglas que le da el sistema, el programa para poder encontrar un teléfono, ¿sí? Eso está hecho con algoritmos. Hay una serie de pasos en la programación internamente que me permiten encontrar el número de mi mamá cuando quiero llamarle. Pero los vamos a estudiar en inglés, esa es la parte técnica. Y la otra que son la parte del inglés general, como los phrasal verbs, ¿ok? Por ejemplo, un ejemplo es give up, que es dejar de hacer algo. Por ejemplo, alguien quiere dejar de fumar, dice I want to give up smoking. Y quiere dejar de fumar, es un feo hábito. Alguien tal vez quiere dejar de fumar, es give up. Ese es un phrasal verb. Y en este nivel vamos a estudiar tanto inglés general como inglés técnico. Y ahora sí, alguna pregunta en español, jóvenes.
Las clases van a ser de los miércoles y viernes.
Solamente va a ser una vez a la semana nada más. Y vamos a estudiar
Ya.
siempre el módulo. El módulo yo les voy a tomar del módulo, ¿sí? Y principalmente les voy a tomar de la parte del inglés técnico. Lo otro del inglés general, ustedes tienen que seguir aprendiendo ahí en los ejercicios. Eso no les voy a dar clases porque eso es algo que ustedes pueden aprender. Ya, ustedes, por ejemplo, en el primer deber se iban a la plataforma y repasaban los ejercicios y eso es algo que ustedes pueden aprender. Ya, pero las clases van a ser de inglés técnico. Yo me voy a concentrar en el inglés técnico como el día de hoy y de eso también les voy a tomar el examen final. Pero las actividades vamos a tener 12 máximas calificadas durante el semestre. Ya, si son 12 el máximo de actividad calificada, ¿cuántas vamos a tener el primer parcial?
6.
Correcto, 6, porque es la mitad. Ustedes ya saben que tenemos 2 parciales, entonces vamos a tener las actividades calificadas 6 en el primero y 6 en el segundo. Máximo, porque podemos tener menos. Y siempre hay la guía. Ya tuvimos una actividad calificada que no era de inglés técnico, sino de los phrasal verbs, que tienen que mandarme la captura de imagen de lo último, de la última respuesta que hacen, ese me mandan, ¿ya? No estaba complicado y le suben al task y no hay ningún problema. Y ya vamos a empezar con el inglés técnico. Para que sepan un poquito de mí, trabajo ya en el Instituto Bolívar 2 años y estoy bastante contento, ¿ya? Y estoy para ayudarles. Me parece que es genial que ustedes están recibiendo esta parte en inglés técnico. Está el módulo diseñado para que ustedes, con la terminología básica, ustedes puedan estudiar y manejen estos conceptos en inglés, porque lo que se les va a tomar es en inglés el examen. Entonces, yo les voy a preguntar, por ejemplo, en inglés, ¿qué es un algoritmo? Entonces, ustedes me van, en español, son los pasos para dar solución a un problema. ¿O cómo definirían un algoritmo en español? A ver, díganme. ¿Qué es un algoritmo en español?